Thank you to everyone. Thank you to be here. We are going to talk about our experience to build a complete enterprise content management system on top of Liferay. We are going to talk what we understand and what we get from this experience. I am Fabio Pezzuto. I am a senior consultant and architect for SMC. SMC is the only Italian Liferay Platinum partner, and we are the main references in Italy for public and private company to build Liferay solutions systems. We started to work with Liferay since version 4, so we are talking about 2004, 2005. And we are very proud of our collaboration with Liferay to build the new Liferay 6.2 calendar. And let me a quick tip. How many of you know this application? This one? It is a mobile application that let you to use the Liferay.com forum. It is a cross-platform application. We use it Titanium to implement it. It is a hybrid application. If you want to understand how we build this application and how to build this kind of application, tomorrow will be a specific session to implement this hybrid scenario from PR. And from this application, we learn the power and the limitation of Liferay 6.2 JSON Web Services. So we implemented the Liferay connector, which is a wrapper to Liferay JSON Web Services that let you to communicate between Liferay and the JSON Web, between your mobile application and Liferay services. It's something like very similar to Liferay connector, Liferay, sorry, SDK, mobile SDK, but it works for Titanium and Node.js. So please download it and give us your feedback. Another important thing that we think that the calendar is a very killer application for enterprise collaboration scenario. For this reason, we implemented 3 applications over Liferay Calendar. The first one is the mobile sync, which allow you to integrate your mobile devices with Liferay, so you can synchronize the calendar event with Liferay. This is a free application. It is in the marketplace. And we also implement other 2 applications. The first one is the Liferay connector for Microsoft Exchange and Liferay connector for Google. The last one is still on beta version, but it's worked very fine. And all these applications are available in the marketplace. So please download it and give us your feedback. We are here to talk about our experience of enterprise content management system. We could start from a definition of what an enterprise content management is. We think this is a very good definition. An enterprise content management is the strategies, methods, and tool used to capture, manage, store, preserve, and deliver content and document related to organizational processes. We think it's a very good definition. And we could start to talk about document. In the market, there are a lot of applications that works very fine with documents. They have a lot of advanced features, a lot of advanced capabilities, like check-in, check-out, versioning, and so on. But what we think is that document is only a type of content in a very complex enterprise scenario. There are a lot of other forms of content that the user use to use every day. For example, conversation, calendar event, dynamic data list, email messages, and other media formats, for example, images, video, and so on. And people would like to use this kind of content everywhere. Maybe they would like to have advanced feature to use this kind of content. For example, for advanced search, to search specific content filtered by fields, and so on. With unlimited sources, and so on. Well, what about Liferay? What Liferay give us about this vision? Well, Liferay is very good to do its work. It's a very big and stable platform for portals, internet and intranet portal, and how Liferay can help us to this vision for an enterprise content management. Seems that someone has our same opinion. Liferay can be a very strong base to build a complete enterprise content management system. And why this? This is because Liferay provides us a lot of out-of-box features like document management, document and media, web content, dynamic data list, blogs, and a lot of other out-of-box features, a lot of other out-of-box content. And mainly, Liferay provides us the ability to create a new kind of content where I can install, we can plug. Talking about Liferay, behind this portlet, Liferay provide us a very strong framework. We have asset, metadata, workflow, social, search, a very strong search engine, a very strong search wrapper that we can use. And we would like to fill the gap between Liferay and uncompleted enterprise content management definition. So this is the reason because we implemented new framework that works together with Liferay once. We implemented new portlet, and we also extended the standard Liferay portlets, or replace or add new features. Okay, from technical point of view, we follow two main paths. The first one is the asset. Maybe, as you already know, an asset in Liferay is an abstraction of any type of Liferay content. And this is the reason because we want to use asset, because we would like to provide the new feature to every kind of content. So this is the reason because we use the asset, because we will provide a feature for a lot of content, not only our content on standard Liferay content, but maybe new ones provided by third-party plugins. The second path that we follow building this solution is modular. Modular is very important because we don't want to create a single plugin with all the feature, but we would like to provide to each customer only the feature that they really need. Today, you heard Liferay talk about a lot. Talk about a lot about OSGI. OSGI is a very good framework for modular, but we started this implementation using Liferay 6.2 pre-release version, where OSGI wasn't still completed. So we used other system to do this kind of feature. We used auto-deploy message listener, portrait, a portal class invoker, which let you to invoke specific methods of other class loader, dynamic process, and so on. Okay, starting from Liferay as a very big base for a complete SCM solution, we started to create new features. For example, advanced search. Advanced search is a part that lets users to create specific search for the contents. For example, I want to create a query to get all the content with a specific value to a specific field. We implemented also the lookup fields, which is an autocomplete field for the asset that take the values from external sources. We implemented also, for example, the asset action, so I can execute manually or automatic action for coming from some events. For example, when I update an asset, I can run something. We implemented the digital signature, the asset synchronization, which is a feature that lets you to synchronize the Liferay content with external sources. We used it to implement the Google Calendar integration. So we synchronize the Google Calendar event with Liferay ones. We implement also features like document library extension, asset set. Asset set is a new kind of content which is a package of other assets. So I can provide metadata information to this new asset, to this new package. Another feature that we are still implementing. Let me show you a very, very quick demo. This is a standard Liferay 6.2 GA2 portal. Okay. We have this is the standard Liferay document library. I will see you the lookup field. For example, I created this kind of document type. It is a project report where I create a new field, a new lookup field, which is customer. In this scenario, the customer come from, the values of the customer come from an external systems. This implementation is for dynamic data list. So I have a dynamic data list with the list of all our customer. But we also implemented a lookup field for external services, like our external system, like CRM, ERP, and so on. So if the user try to create a new project report, we have the customer fields, and it is an autocomplete field where the values come from external systems. This is very good. Or the advanced search. In the left side, we have the Liferay standard search, and in the right side, we have the advanced search. So we can define the scope of our search, the asset type, for example, document. The subtype can be project report, and the specific fields of search. For example, customer can search, for example, customer 0, and add more other search criteria. This is the result, for example. We have one single document. As you can see, behind the title, we have some actions. For example, move to recycle bin or send an email. This is the other feature, the asset action, that works for every asset. In this scenario, I can send an email with the document as attachment. or for web content, the content as content of the email. Or another feature can be, for example, the legal set. The legal set is a package of content. So I can create a specific package of content, mark this package as ready, and store to external secure system for security. And there are a lot of other features, but I really don't want to bother you. So a quick recap and some technical tips. We have seen the advanced search features. So a configurable search view. User can search for specific value of custom field content fields. Abstract, summary, tags, we allow everything. And we had also support for application display template to show the results of the search. What we have seen is also the commands in the search, so I can send an email or move to recycle bin. The scope and the commands, for example, can be extended by external plugins. We have a plan for this feature. We would like to implement the facilitated search also for the advanced search. And we would like to provide the save search functionality. So we would like that administrator can configure the search criteria for the users. So the user has only to choose some values and search to pre-configure the criteria. And lookup field. For implement lookup field, we have to add a new dynamic data mapping. Unfortunately, to implement this feature, we must implement it as a ext plugin, because in Liferay 6.2 is not still completely supported the ability to extend the dynamic data mapping. Anyway, now we supported the lookup field for web content, document type, and DDL, but we are going to support it for every kind of content. Asset actions. Now it support out of the box any type of asset. It can execute manually actions, for example, what we have seen for the email, so send an email, or by scripting. For example, when an asset is updated, we would like to execute some actions. We have a plan also for this feature. We would like to extend by plugins the asset framework, the asset action framework, sorry. And we would like to provide a complete user interface which user can create rules and action in a very easy way. Asset synchronizations, the feature that we use to synchronize the Google Calendar event with Liferay once. It is a framework that synchronizes the asset with external systems. It can be one-way or two-way synchronizations. And other features like document and media extension, for example, for automatic document title generation, propagation of folder and file permission systems, and so on. So we implemented this solution like the Liferay for the standard Liferay JSP, creating some injection point, extension point. So this is the feature that we implemented to create a complete enterprise content management on Liferay. And we are going to work to implement other features like mail servers. Mail server, we would like expose Liferay as EMAP server, so user can use the document library of Liferay directly from his mail client. We would like to provide semantic technologies for automatic tagging, automatic categorization, maybe with suggestions, and so on. We would like to work maybe together with Liferay to implement a complete record management system. We are working to implement capturing system, for example, OCR, barcode scanning, and we are working with FSOAP for a complete integration. So what we have seen is how we would like extend Liferay and how we extended Liferay to be a complete enterprise content management. And our experience is that Liferay provide us a lot of good features. For example, the search engine. We didn't need to extend the standard Liferay search engine system because it was enough for us to create advanced search, to create advanced features. So it can be a really base to implement a complete system for enterprise content management. So that's it. If you have some question, I will be here for technical thing or others.
So we have a few minutes for questions. Any questions? All the way over there. Just quickly.
Hello. You described new DDM field, DDM lookup. That's your X plugin, as I understand.
Yeah.
So how do you configure the external source of information? Where is it hard-coded somewhere, or is it?
From technical point of view, in the X plugin, we implement an registry. So it is implemented in the service X plugin, in the service layer. So it is available for every plugins. It is common for every plugin. And when a new plugin registers itself, it can register a new source for data mapping, for dynamic data list. For example, the dynamic data list. A new search for the lookup field, sorry.
Okay. And my next question is this X plugin accessible? Is it open sourced, the solution?
We are now it is not open source, but I think because we are still completing some new features, but I think it will be free. It will be open source as X plugins.
So you plan to publish it sometime?
Yes, so GitHub maybe.
Okay, thank you.
I think there was one more question over here. Yeah.
Yeah, you may have already partially answered it, but are you developing this as a product or as a project for a customer?
This is a product. This is a product that we provide to our customer. But for our customer, we provide only the feature that they really need, because the product is very big and have a lot of features. So for example, if the customer need only the lookup field, we provide only that features, not all the framework. Maybe they don't need to use, for example, automatic asset actions. Some features are free, some other features are enterprise.
I saw another hand here, I think, back there. Can you pass
it? I have a question. How do you plan to implement text recognition, the OCR mechanism? I mean, what engine would be under the hood and all these things?
For this technical, maybe PR can help you, but Yes, it is for paperless systems.
Yeah. Everyone heard what I said, or do you want me to repeat? Raise your hand if you want me to repeat it. I'm going to repeat that. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, for the OCR and text recognition, so we can get a PDF and get a text out and that kind of things, we're going to have this tight partnership with Effisoft. We're going to provide their own solution for this. So our ECM solution is going to provide the document to Effisoft tools, and they're going to give us back the information we need, so that we can process that and put that into the flow of semantic information, so that we can do predictive analysis and that kind of things. Raise your hand if you want me to repeat in another way. Okay, perfect.
Any more questions? If not, then thank you, Fabio, for this presentation. Before we can let you go, there's one more announcement before we break for lunch. And for that, I would like to invite Sven Achenbach on the stage.
Yes, thank you, guys. Well, I'm Sven. I'm with Liferay, and we have become the first European-based Liferay hosting partner. Of course, we're very proud of that. But I won't bore you with that anymore. But we were thinking about celebrating that with you, and we were thinking how we're going to do that. And we were like, yeah, well, what is our service that we offer? Yeah, we offer resilient portals, which run really good. Actually, we fuel portals. That's what we say that we do. So we thought, what would be the best to do? Fuel all of you. And that's why we decided to sponsor the lunch today and tomorrow. Well, before keeping up any longer, our marketing division has created a small animation to give you an idea about what we do. I warn you, it's more targeted at commercial people, so sorry for that. But if you have questions afterwards, feel free to contact me or one of my colleagues. They're in the other rooms. It's Wieteke and Lex. You can find them. And yeah, well, enjoy your lunch. Bye.
Liferay, high performance and affordable fuel for Liferay Enterprise Portal Solutions. Liferay is an optimized and fully managed Liferay platform designed for Liferay integrators and end users. The whole platform, from infrastructure to Liferay application, is taken care of. Integrators only have to worry about designing the Liferay portal and developing new plugins. It's like this. We build you a rocket, we provide you with a launch platform and the best fuel on the market. With this, we help you quickly and safely on your way. You'll be working on our enterprise license, that way benefiting from all Liferay Enterprise Edition perks. And while you're developing, your work will be safe. We offer a reliable and redundant setup with proactive monitoring and follow-up. You'll always have a smooth and safe running system. Liferay is standardized and can provide you with top quality in your work. You can smoothly deploy your own plugins, and you'll even have the comfort of a rollback option. You can choose a Liferay setup that best fits your needs and upgrade or downgrade at any time. And because Liferay comes with an affordable monthly subscription fee, you can easily use extra Liferay products for temporary testing purposes. Why not see it for yourself? Liferay.com